Hi, you guys. So I'm sitting here in the amazing, beautiful, embracing nature. Um, it's so good to have the nature going through deep transformations and going really deep within myself now. And I know a lot of us are doing that. And I was remembering while I was sitting here now a practice I used to do on changing beliefs. I did this practice a lot when I was on my healing journey. I was doing this like really consistently for a few months. And of course, I'm still changing belief systems. I have plenty to change. But this specific practice I wanted to share with you guys in case it can be helpful on your journeys. What I used to do is when I got the awareness that I have a belief system running now. I believe I am not worthy of ... or I think I can never be able to do this specific thing because I am ... or because I have this certain limitation, or we will constantly keep creating those limitations if we believe in them. We will constantly keep creating a reality that shows us that we are not worthy of something if we believe that. And these belief systems are created from things we have been taught, things we have experienced, from trauma, from a lot of misunderstandings. And that's why it's so important to gain the awareness so that we can shift it. Now, in the work of changing that belief, one of those practices that I wanted to share with you today that I did was, once I got to the core of that belief, I wrote it down in my journal. So I would write down, I am not worthy of ... because I can't ... or because I am this and that. And then underneath that, I would write arguments against that belief. And I could write, a page, 2 pages, 3 pages, whatever. Like, I would really go deep, like any argument against, no matter whether I believed those arguments really to be true, because the belief is, of course, what's mostly like the most deeply ingrained in us. But I would write all arguments. If I had troubles finding those arguments, I would try to change the situation. So I would try to think of like a friend of mine, for example, having that belief and what I would tell them, because I wouldn't believe that belief about them. If I still was stuck in finding arguments, then I would call a friend and I would say, hey, I just got the awareness that I have this belief running. It's really active in my field and I need arguments against that to be true. Can you please help me? And they would, most of the time have plenty that would help me along. And so when I then in a situation found myself in a situation where that was active, when I was suddenly catching myself believing that, hey, I can't do this thing, or this person is saying this thing and that means ... about me, or whatever it was. Then I would remember, because I had written it down, and that is so helpful for me when I have written something down, because that helps me embody it and remember it and really get it into my field in another way than only in the mental field. And so what I did then was going back to my journal if I still believed that belief to be true. And I couldn't get myself out of it, because reading those arguments really helped, because my mind is an excellent chess player. Meaning that if I have a belief that I really believe in about myself, and I know that it's, on a mental level, with my intellect, I can understand that it's not true, still it's running like, a loop. Then no matter what I will try to tell myself, my mind will have arguments. And so having that journal to come back to remind myself then, oh, I have all these arguments against this belief. This actually, it doesn't make sense. Like that would really help me out of that chess game with my own mind. I just wanted to share that practice with you guys, because it can be very helpful. And I would love to hear from you in the comments if you have any, like, what beliefs are you working on currently? What is like really deeply just looping in your field. And also, if you want to share how you're working on your beliefs, that would be amazing, because that would be helpful for others to read as well. So please share if you have some awesome practices that you're doing. What we believe, that is what creates our reality. And so doing the work on changing beliefs, that is really, really powerful. So I hope you can use this. Hope it was helpful. Share along if you got something out of it, or of people that could have help from it. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.